Hi, this is MrByZ, back again for another review. Today I'm going to take a look at the Toys R Us exclusive Hasbro Dameron's boosted X-Wing Starfighter. So I was a little reluctant to pick this up for quite a while. The $50 price tag for virtually the same X-Wing that we already have, and basically a re-release of figure we already have. But I wanted to get it for the extra piece that we've got with the Force Link part that's in it. Just to be able to check that out. Plus, I was hoping maybe this wouldn't have the bad problems with the guns on it like we did with Force Awakens. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So right away, I spot some things that I know are different from the Force Awakens version. Number one, we have weathering. I don't remember that being on the Force Awakens version at all. It seemed to be very clean. It does come with a Poe Dameron. We'll compare him to the older one here in a minute. And we have the boosted piece back here. It did have some stickers that go in the cockpit that are in there. Now, of course, I'm noticing the guns and the S-foils here are nice and straight. I can tell you my Force Awakens X-Wing does not have straight guns because we all know the fiasco that was that. We even have a little bit of weathering here on the nose. Interesting. So let's start with Poe Dameron himself. This one is the one that came with the boosted X-Wing. This is the one that came with the Force Awakens X-Wing. They're the same figure. It's the exact same mold. Looks like we have an updated paint job where we have some detailing here and slightly different colors. Looks like the paint's a little bit better applied on the new one, but it is the same figure, which is to say this is not the same figure as the single release because that had extra articulation in the wrist that this does not have, and it had more detail on the flight suit. Like there was a pattern to the flight suit you can see. If you go back and look at my Last Jedi action figure reviews, you'll see that there. So this is just a simple repaint of the Force Awakens X-Wing Poe Dameron. Now the ship itself, as I said, we've got weathering now, although we still skimp on BB-8's paint here it seems. And we have the boost part here. Okay. Now this does not operate, of course, unless we use Force Link. So we'll start with Force Link because the only big difference here is he is going to have phrases to say. Let's start there. Okay. This is always fun to try and do here.
All teams, I'm going in. Come on, BB-8, hurry. Low battery.
I've never gotten a low battery on it before. Just a second. So we'll check out what he says when we shake him all up.
BB-8, hurry.
Let's see here. Come on, Poe.
Yeah, pilot. Yeah, pilot.
There we go.
Give it everything you got. Stay sharp. Come on, BB-8, hurry.
Sounds like all Force Awakens lines that we're getting out of that. How about the ship itself? I'm assuming there's something involved with the boost. That sounds like the boost. Sorry, as my camera slowly swells there. I'm curious if it does different things. Like I fire the missile, what is that? Nope, nothing. Open the wings, nothing. Interesting. So those are the sounds we get, looks like, with the X-Wing. So do I think this is worth buying? I'd say yes and no. I think it's worth it just because we get the more weathering on this X-Wing. We get guns that are actually straight, which is nice to have. The Poe Dameron's not worthwhile at all. It doesn't seem we get any new phrases with him. The sounds are cool. We don't get any lights on it. The problem is the $50 price tag at Toys R Us. Now I got $10 off on this. I can't remember what coupon because I bought this like a month and a half ago. But, you know, if you can get it for cheaper, I'd say that's worthwhile. I don't know if it's worth it at $50, but, you know, that's up to everybody else. You can always go check that out and see what you think. So that was a look at the Toys R Us exclusive X-Wing, the boosted X-Wing. It's Poe Dameron's from The Last Jedi. I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel. I've got a ton of reviews coming up, as I can show you here. All of these things are items I'm going to be reviewing here very shortly. So that's all stuff that you can look forward to those reviews on. So please leave any comments if you like to do so. I love hearing from you. I love seeing all the different comments and the suggestions and everything like that. This is how I hope you can join me again for all the future videos I have coming. And as always, there's a ton of videos in the backlog. If you want to go back and look at over 100 videos, you can go back and see all those Bandai model kits I've done. Several Lego sets, San Diego Comic-Con from this last year is even in there. So any of that you want to check out, it's all back in my old videos. Thank you so much for watching.